What's up gamers, DreamcastGuy here, and currently I'm recording this video in the middle of the night. It seems like the servers just went live for Resident Evil 7 Cloud. This is going to be the only way you can play this game on the Nintendo Switch, and as somebody who absolutely loves Resident Evil and the Nintendo Switch, this seems like a match made in heaven, but I have to say it is utter trash. After spending about an hour hammering the login button, I managed to connect. Now I want to point out two things here. First and foremost, my job is on the internet, so I pay for a very good connection. I can connect to any place in the world very easily and upload or download anything extremely quick. So this should be a pretty simple service. I mean, I've been able to stream a lot of games from Japan before, but this one, it is completely impossible. Even when I'm hooking up different relays and making sure that I can set up something so I'm directly sourcing all my information from inside Japan, still nothing works. For the most part, it seems like I'm able to get through the opening cutscenes and sort of wander around the opening area before the game crashes. The other aspect of this that made me want to try it is that I wanted to see what the graphics would look like. As we can see, several of the button prompts have been switched over, so it's made for English and it's made to have buttons that work with this console, but it doesn't seem like it's really made to stream very well. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I never thought that this game would be clunky. Something that works extremely well about Resident Evil 7 is that the controls are so perfect. It just works enough to make you afraid of these immortal monsters, while simultaneously making it feel like you're strong enough to fight back. Well, that's no longer the case. There is a huge delay on every single motion. If you are pressing left or right or anything, it's going to keep delaying. It's going to always make it feel like you're playing this game with giant rubber gloves on. I spent literally an hour trying to get into this, and only a few times was I able to make it past the opening screen and this opening shot. This is just so screwed up. The fact that this does not work except for a super dumb streaming game is insane to me. So what I ended up doing is just trying over and over again back here in my office, which is this docked gameplay, and eventually moving it into the living room, which is this filmed gameplay. So sorry it's just me trying to film it with my cell phone, but I wanted to see if it could get a little bit better just to try and progress. And even sitting directly next to my expensive router connected through my expensive internet connection, I could hardly even move. Now this absolutely drives me crazy because this is Resident Evil 7, a game that is a horror masterpiece. It reinvents the franchise, breathes fresh life into it, it introduces new mechanics, new monsters, and a new hero, and what do you do with it? Nothing. You absolutely ruined it by making it a streaming only game. Now I have a lot of worries of if they even do bring this over to America, is it going to function? Because the fact that this crashes every 3 minutes shows that the servers aren't very stable. Capcom clearly is using this as a random experiment to see if anybody's really interested. I can't believe that they want people to try this out, because now that I've tried it, it only fills me with more worry instead of any hope. The graphics are really blurry because it's trying to just predict where you're going to be turning, and streaming games in general typically have really muddy visuals because it's trying to load every single motion at once. It's so sad to see. I really think that this is, well, quite heartbreaking because Resident Evil 7 it's a masterpiece. It is a fantastic, scare-filled experience that in this format could not frighten a 4-year-old unless he's really scared of loading screens. Capcom, put this on a cartridge, do whatever it takes to give us a proper physical release, because whatever the heck this is nothing but a travesty. Thanks so much for watching, gamers. If you enjoyed this rather quick video, please give it a like, share with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. But do the biggest favor of all and keep dreaming. Man, this really is disappointing. I was hoping I could at least play through the opening levels. I'm glad they put it in English, but come on, it's not even worth our time. Oh, hey, I was just playing a little bit of Grand Theft Auto on my Darth Vader PSP. Are you curious what I'm going to come out with next? Well, if you click this button, you'll be subscribed to be the first to know. Also, if you click over here and here, you can see my latest review and my latest top 10. I promise, it was super good. Or it was really bad and I'm sure you can just make fun of me in the comments. Either way, it'll be a lot of fun. Thanks so much for watching.